Hi and welcome to Razz Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing Judas and the Black Messiah. Produced by Ryan Coogler and directed by Shaka King, this movie follows the true story of the charismatic and controversial leader of the Illinois Black Panthers, Fred Hampton, and the FBI informant that was hiding in their ranks in the 1960s. What a movie, you guys. I went into this movie already with high expectations because, forget the movie, the trailer of this film is unbelievably good. I mean, it's one of the best trailers I've ever seen. Definitely the best trailer of the year. And if they ever consider doing an Oscar for trailers, this is the film that should convince them to create that category because wow. So I already went into this movie pumped thinking I'm gonna see a powerful film and I was not disappointed. It's an incredible movie. It really hits it out of the park in all the categories. Directing, amazing. Performances, wow. Cinematography, fantastic. Sound design, incredible. Editing, unbelievably good. It just ticks all the boxes. Great and powerful piece of cinema. Where do I even start talking about this? Wait. I'll start with the performances because this film has unbelievable performances from everybody, but the definite standout is Daniel Kaluuya as Fred Hampton. So good. I mean, we might as well skip the pleasantries and FedEx the Oscar to his house now. There's really no need for the ceremony because that is one hell of a performance. Magnetic, captivating stuff. When he's giving the speeches, he captures his charisma and his power. And when he's in his intimate scenes and personal life scenes, he brings this heart and soul and vulnerability to the role. And he does this balance between those two things. A powerful, intimidating leader and at the same time, a real human being who cared about his people. It catches you whenever he's on screen. He just grabs you and he's like, I am a revolution. And you're like, yes. The script of this film is so good. It's telling a powerful story that I can't believe hasn't been told yet. And there are certain things about the story of this man's life that was shocking to me that I didn't know. And it's an important story that we need to tell. You can't ignore how important the messages of this film are. And they are definitely being told loud and clear. And even after I left the cinema, I kept thinking about it and thinking about these themes till now. And I saw the movie like 2 days ago and I'm still thinking about it. They tell the story and this powerful, unbelievable story in such a subtle way, but at the same time, it has a sense of urgency. It feels relevant. It feels reflective at the same time. The dialogue, there are lines in here that are just gonna be iconic for sure, and they deserve to be. I mean, there's a scene in the movie, a speech scene, that is just so amazing. It was so inspiring, probably as inspiring as, you know, when people listened to the original speech back in the 60s. I mean, if that speech lasted 2 minutes longer, I probably would have ran out and like joined something. The only thing I would have wanted more of in this movie is for them to delve deeper into the Black Panther and their politics and how they function, because I just find that so fascinating. The politics of that era of the 60s and 70s and the civil rights movement is one of the coolest things ever. They told us a lot about it in the beginning of the film, so I really enjoyed the first half. I found out about this man's ability to unite different peoples of color under one banner, which was unheard of. I never knew that this even happened, but he managed to actually bring people together. And it just tells us how much of a powerful person he could have been. And he did all of this by the age of 21. What? This story deserves to be told. And I'm so glad it was told so well. They choose to focus more on the man, his intimate relationships with the people around him and the dynamics and the interference of the authorities with the movement. And it's really interesting to see how back then they were dealing with issues that are still happening today. That's just insane. So it definitely gives you a lot of perspective. And it does awaken your inner revolutionary if you have one. I have one. And it woke up a lot in this movie. So I found myself really drawn to this personality. I spent days afterwards just researching him and finding out more about him and about his movement, which is, you know, the best thing a film like this can do is to get the message out there, to get people to listen. And isn't that the point of cinema? Yeah, it's an art that is there mostly for the purpose of entertaining, but also it can be educating and it can be awakening. And that's what I felt this film was. It really does wake people up in a very cool, powerful way. So I respect this movie, not just like it. So in the end, I found Judas and the Black Messiah a wonderful, powerful film that talks about a powerful, important part of history, and it paints it in a beautiful brush that not only is powerful and captivating, it's also beautiful and intimate, sad and rageful at the same time. It's just so emotional and so incredibly well made and well acted and well directed, and it's just awesome. I highly recommend this film. If you love drama, if you love history, if you love politics, it's definitely a film worth checking out. I'm going to give Judas and the Black Messiah a 9 out of 10. So, have you seen Judas and the Black Messiah? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments section, and as always, like, share, and subscribe, but don't forget to ask me what you'd like me to review for you next. See ya!